Hayley can't leave good enough alone, and neither can Naomi. But because of that, we now know that Tyrell and Samantha are June's kids. What's good, y'all? It's your sister Erica Vane coming to you right here on Erica Vane TV with another Beyond the Gates video. And in this one, I'm breaking down season 1, episode number 110. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn your bell notifications so you don't miss out on any of my Beyond the Gates content and conversations. And this episode was yet another goodie. Okay, we getting a little bit. We pushing along, y'all. What I did not have on my damn bingo card was for Leslie to be coming into some damn money of her own while she's scheming and scamming all up and through Fairmont Crest. But we're gonna come back to her because Naomi meets with June's sister in this episode, and she brings a bunch of stuff and declines to support Naomi, or be there, not necessarily support, but to be there as Naomi tries to pursue tracking down June's kids. And there's a letter in a bunch of the stuff that she wants to hand over, and she's deciding that she's going to walk away for good. And at the bottom of the letter, it actually says something about June calling CPS on herself to protect her kids from herself. And at the time, she didn't feel like she could call her sister, and then when that reveal happens, it changes everything. So there's a bunch of back and forth at the start of the episode, but then Naomi and Jacob go and find June, bring her back. They sit across from the sister, and then that's when all of this stuff starts to be revealed. June's memory is jogged. She is brought to a very emotional place. The sister tells her, "You need to come and live with me," and Naomi lets her know, "I am not going to stop fighting to find your children." And then Jacob, later on before the episode ends, comes in and says that he went down to the adoption agency. He talked to some people, he threw around his badge, and he was able to find out that June's kids are actually Tyrell and Samantha, but their names were changed. And y'all, we saw this coming. I'm not gonna lie, part of me wanted June to be Hayley's mama, but there's definitely going to be some little reveals coming with Hayley down the line. I'm actually excited for this to be the case. Samantha and Tyrell are over at the daggone brownstone after Samantha sets them up for a pizza night, steals Smitty's phone, and then texts Martin to come over and basically like tricks them into getting together. And at the beginning of it, it's a bunch of tension, it's a bunch of conflict, it's a bunch of bickering and back and forth, but Tyrell lays the law down, and then they start to enjoy themselves as a family again. And you can just tell that they have been missing being around each other. Martin is still out of the house, and it's so I get not like emotional, because that's probably a little bit too dramatic on my end, but like it starts to bring a little bit of a tear to your eye when you get the voiceover of Jacob telling Naomi that June's kids are Tyrell and Samantha, and then it's overlaid over a scene of them all playing cards together, and you just know the ominous, like, this is going to change everything, and the family is already in a very rocky place, already in a contentious place. Samantha and Tyrell never really actually, or we haven't heard them articulate any desire to know who their birth parents were, and we don't know a ton about what it was like for them beforehand, but they seem so well adjusted now. I think that the introduction of their mom is definitely going to throw a wrench in their life, their plan, what they have going on mentally. And then it just couldn't come at a more worse time, specifically with Martin being out the house. I don't know where Smitty is in reference to like his lack of desire to reconcile, because it's really starting to feel like he doesn't see it for Martin to come home anytime soon, even though Martin is going to, still fight and want to come home. He's just trying to give Smitty time and all of that. But I can only imagine once June presents herself and then wants to start to engage in a motherly way, her sister comes as an aunt, and then they find out that they have this whole other family that love them very, very deeply. And then now, Samantha and Tyrell's time are not just spent with Martin and Smitty in the world that they've built, how that could also possibly put additional stress on their marriage, because right now it's kind of giving, we doing it for the kids. Once the kids got some other options, who is it to do it for? You feel me? That's going to be interesting as we get to see that story unfold for sure. We also get a quick moment where, Jacob reveals to Naomi that he's not all right. It's something going on with his father, and he needs to definitely to divulge, because his father gaslit the hell out of him and played in his damn face, and I can understand how he would be deeply hurt. But Naomi reveals, well, my grandfather retained me, and he's like, oh, so now you can't tell me anything that you found out. And now I'm gearing up to get on Naomi's ass. I'm not even gonna hold y'all, because I get it when it comes to your family, and that's your family, rah 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 rah, cool girl, but this is also your husband. This is your chosen family, and his father just betrayed him and disrespected him in a way that he would have never seen coming. And like, you should be the person that he can go to for all of his like venting and expression and frustrations, and he should feel safe to be who he is, which is a stand-up guy with high morality and you know, stellar integrity. But he can't, because your family is now involved, and you're kind of choosing a side by allowing your family to, you know, retain you, and they revealed everything. I feel like Naomi should have just, you know what, I don't want to know. You don't need to retain me. I'm going to be on Jacob's side. Whatever he finds out, he finds out. And I know that hindsight is 2020, so she had to make a decision in the moment. I just think that she's gonna live to regret jumping immediately to the Dupree side, because Jacob seems like a great man and a great husband within this relationship, and her hanging him out to dry, or not necessarily hanging him out to dry, but just leaving him flapping in the wind by himself, I think is going to create some problems in their marriage. And I wouldn't be, you know, mad at him if he felt the way about it. It's like, you're supposed to be his person, but you're choosing all of these other people, and you quite literally didn't have to. You literally did not have to insert yourself. So now he has to battle with the dismantling of the image and the projection that he had of his father, the reverence that he had of his father, by his damn self, basically, because you are on his father's side by proxy, because his father is on the damn Dupree side. Terrible work, child. Terrible work. Now, aside from that, in this episode, we also get to see a bunch of Bill and Hayley gets Bill to take her down to the hospital to go meet with that fake ass doctor. I need to understand if this doctor is real or not, because when she first did this appointment, I was like, oh, she paid this doctor to be here. They're impersonating, and clearly they ain't beefed up security ever since Leslie brought her ass in there trying to kill Laura, because anybody could just show up. But then when they pick up again, I'm like, okay, did she hire her again, or is she actually a doctor? I'm like, you didn't go to the hospital to actually verify that you lost this baby, because we all know that there was no damn baby. So why is the doctor like going through with it if she's supposed to be of integrity? Man, we need to go ahead and take your license if you are a goddamn doctor, because what? But basically the doctor tells them, oh, in 3 months you can start to try to have a baby again. Everything looks perfectly fine. Everything was already perfectly fine. I can't wait for Hayley to get hers, y'all. The unveiling of this is so slow, but then also I'm struggling with the pacing in reference to like her getting to the point of like what her master plan is slow. However, they are rushing through this whole miscarriage storyline, because the way she's like, oh, we can't just sit on the couch and just wallow our lives away. Girl, you just had the miscarriage, or you just lied about the miscarriage from what was it, yesterday or this morning? This is the same damn day, girl. Please. You ain't been wallowing at all. You've been too busy listening to Daddy Dupree in your living room sop up your husband's tears and feeling no way about it. You ain't been pining after no damn loss or grieving no damn baby that wasn't damn near. If anything, Bill is the only one in this house who's been going through the real emotions behind losing a damn baby, because he don't know that you a lying snake yet. But he finna know. And then in other news, y'all, we get to see Leslie and Eva in this episode. And like, while I'm like, okay, y'all, mother and daughter, cool, I'm still on Eva's ass, because you know that your mother is diabolical and you kind of just working with it. And I'm like, can I blame her? Because at the end of the day, there are certain things like I will go to war for my parents. I'm not even gonna hold you, and I would probably help bury a body too. So I can't really be too mad at her. But then it's also like, girl, distance yourself, because your mother is ridiculous. She didn't already run through all the money that you done scammed off of Ted. She getting these letters and these letters in the mail about some stupid ass inheritance, and you follow up on it, and apparently it might be real, so she might be coming into some money. So lo and behold and lo, she never even had to scam Ted's ass to begin with if she actually come from money. Y'all, when I tell you I'm not ready for the era of Leslie Dana having some damn money and being able to throw her money around Fairmont Crest, buy her way into that damn country club and then continue to menace left and right. I am not here for it. And then Eva, between you and your unnatural allegiance to losers like your damn mama, then running over to Tomas. Like, girl, what is it? What is it about the losers that you just can't let go? He over here, well, I'm sorry. I know the last time we talked, it was because you didn't want to hear about me and Kat taking it to another level. I know Kat don't got you stuck on stupid, because the way that you over here just grinning and all, yes, me and Kat is in it. And meanwhile, Kat was like, I could have had a V8. Tomas, I fear you have, do you know you have 30 minutes? 30, yes. And even if you want these sloppy seconds, then I guess. But again, it's just going to double down on your unnatural allegiance to losers. And with that said, y'all, those are my thoughts on the episode. Let me know what you thought in the comment section down below. It's your good sis, she loves to talk TV with. Thank you again for being patient as I catch up on these breakdowns and get to post it in real time. I'll see you in the next one.